Boom. And next we've got the rated R superstar Edge versus the phenomenal one AJ Styles. And what I think to be the best wrestling match, technical wrestling match, I guess I would say, of the weekend.
Really?
Technical, yeah, yeah. Methodical, I think.
The, Here's the thing. I was so, and maybe I'm just like excited about shiny lights and shiny things
Yeah,
that I was the thing I appreciated about this match was that they took their time
right.
and
Hmm.
it was I don't remember a lot of it. I just
Me
remember
either.
going like, thank God, thank you guys for taking your time and making some calculated moves versus just doing
Right.
spots, which they did not. And
Hmm.
so this harkened more to an Attitude Era match to me. Um, like Cody and Seth, that was a
Right.
pretty fast-paced match, and
Yeah.
they had some pretty big spots. These guys really took it like they slowed the pace down. They took their time, and I was actually I don't know. I was already kind of like after that 8 man 8 woman tag team match.
Yeah.
I was drained, bro. I was
Yeah.
drained.
I was the
And
same way.
and then you get AJ Styles versus Edge, and they slow it down. So for me, I was
Right.
just like I appreciated the fact that they slowed it down. They let me breathe. But outside of that, like I don't know what the hell I was expecting. I just know I had
Right.
incredibly high expectations.
Well, and
And
as you should with guys like Edge and Styles, and um, this being a dream match for a lot of people. They've never had a match against each other. Um, this is a whole different Edge. Edge is again evolved into a new gimmick, new character of Edge,
into a new
which is
Pokemon.
which is pretty cool. It's like they Undertaker's not here anymore, so you gotta find someone to have besides Reigns, need someone to have a 15-minute entrance. But no, but it was cool. Like he had a cool entrance. Um, I like I like this new song. For him, the darker edge. It feels good. I don't like the purple glare that they always have now when it comes on. Um, for some reason, it's just way too. I don't know the correct term of the
O-
what you call the tint of that
Oversaturated.
color. But it's just like way too much. Like, and it's to the point where like my mom, like she can't look at the TV when he's on. Like when they got that purple light on, it
It looks
messes with her
blown out.
eyes. Yeah, it's just but whatever. Um, and they didn't really. It's I appreciate when like a WrestleMania match, like a story, like a match that you're excited to see. You don't see the two people touch each other prior to in the prior weeks leading up to this match.
Hmm.
Like they don't ever touch each other. They never like I mean they did, but not like in a wrestling match. Um, and then like it finally happens at WrestleMania. Um, now when I said like technical and methodical, like that like and you pretty much said it the same way from the way that I would say it is just the way that they they slowed it down. It was just like mm, two veterans going head to head, lockups, wrist locks, headlocks, just a good match. Anything super memorable? Not really until the end. Uh, AJ Styles was getting ready to do the phenomenal forearm, and then all of a sudden he looks over and Damian Priest is standing on the outside, um, distracts Styles long enough. Um, he goes for the phenomenal forearm, but then Edge spears him midair. It would have been nice if they had a
Cool
better
move.
camera angle. Yeah, it would have been nice to see that from a different angle than kind of off and up in the corner of the screen. And Damian Priest is pretty much taking up the whole screen. Because it was kind of, I almost missed it. I almost missed what happened with Edge spearing him. But
Maybe got a little brood for me.
there is a, yeah, yeah. Edge is starting something new.
And I think this will actually be great for Damian Priest, so that's cool.
I agree. This is how I feel. To me, almost with MVP is kind of like,
Mm,
okay, Damien, we are now giving you something that you cannot mess up, and if you do, that's kind of it. Like, and that's how because I'm not really a big Priest fan. I was more
mm,
of a fan of him. He was in NXT.
hmm
Um, I think it's just the booking that he's had since coming up to the main roster. I really haven't cared for his opponents in the feuds that he's been in.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, him and Finn was okay. Then they just kind of like just killed that now. Um, so yeah, so I'm hoping this does lead to something cool for both Edge and Priest. Um, we'll see if they see if they're going to continue with Styles still or not.
I don't know. I guess I wanted more. I wanted
And
more.
I can feel you there because like if there was more, that would mean it'd be more memorable.
More memorable.
I can tell you that Edge. I did watch Edge and AJ Styles have a match together. It
Yeah.
was at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and Edge won, but that's
Mm,
about it.
yeah.
It was a good match, but it wasn't a WrestleMania match.
You got any
Gonna
TP
have it.
rolls for this? I don't have a lot to say about this match.
I
I
mean, it was uh,
well, I'm giving it 3 toilet paper rolls.
round three.
I'm going 3.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to four.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to four. I would watch it again. I would suggest someone to watch it just because I mean having just those two go against each other. I think the story could have been a bit better. Um,
I feel
maybe
like
if it had started a little bit earlier. But
Edge's promos. Like at first, he would sit in the middle of the ring and
yeah,
then he would, cut his promo and everyone's like, Edge is so good. And then he starts sitting
right.
in the middle of the ring. And then he started getting with the stupid scale. And I was just like, it was the same promo. I felt like maybe just because it was all shot with from the same angle, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
It's just everything, like every Edge promo just kind of blurs together for me. And so and AJ Styles promo too was like, yeah, well, Edge is being, stupid, whatever. AJ Styles is such a like he just sounds like a baby, like a there's nothing exciting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like the story coming to this, I didn't really care much about it.
Yeah.
And it was more along the lines of, hey, shit, we get to see Edge and AJ Styles wrestle.
Right.
And
Right.
as far as that goes, man, they didn't disappoint. It wasn't anything special in a night. At two nights, they were so kind of like wildly uh, um, different. Um,
Right.
like you had some matches that were just, like, are you kidding me? And you had some matches that are like, I was not expecting this, and this is fucking fun. And then, it's like I almost feel like um, the Sami Zayn match with Johnny
Yeah.
Knoxville overshadowed a lot of things just because it was just so entertaining. And it's
Right.
like we got to get back to wrestling. And then we had
Right.
Logan Paul the night before, which is
Yeah.
surprising, just surprising. Like, holy shit! Like this is more entertaining. This story is more entertaining than the wrestling story. You know?
Right. Yeah. And that's kind of yeah. Yeah.
So with this match, I was
Like,
like, I was expecting more. It could have just been me just not. I just wasn't into the story. It was really just more along the lines of, well, they're going to deliver it in the ring because it's AJ and Edge. And
right.
while I appreciate it, they slowed it down. They took time to tell a story. I really
Hmm.
was like, I was at a point where I'm like, okay, you guys gonna get done yet? Because I can't.
Right.
I want to
Right.
watch
Right.
Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
Right. Right.
So that's kind of like, it's outside of moves.
Right.
And I remember I have like buyer's remorse with Edge. Uh, because I'm always excited to see Edge, and it was awesome to see him in the Rumble, in 2019 or 2020 when he
Yeah.
showed up for the Rumble.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Um, but then, that match with uh, Randy Orton at WrestleMania 36.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was like if it
That
wasn't for the audience, if it's not in the arena
was
the way it is, this AJ Styles Edge match, um, it might have gotten worse off. But of course, I mean, it's different when the audience is not there.
yeah.
It's just not
I
that
get you.
exciting to
I
me. That's all I
understand.
gotta say.
I understand you. And you're not that big on AJ either,
No.
as it is.
No, listen, dude, AJ is fucking awesome as far as moves go and what he can do in the ring. And that dude, I don't think I've ever seen him fuck up, maybe once or twice.
Right.
And so
Right.
along that, great. But as far as like stories and stuff, I don't know if it's him or if it's whoever's writing for him. But to me, AJ Styles was he was kind of like the newer wrestlers, but while it was still cool because not a lot of people were doing it.
Right.
But
Something like this.
he's phenomenal in the ring. It's just there's a difference between doing moves. Like I don't know, I'm just not that excited about it,
Right.
and he's not
Something
over
like
with me.
this. Something like
But
this
I
should
mean,
have
he's cool
began.
though.
Something like this should have began in like January of building a feud between these two.
But we would still have gotten all those the same Edge promo.
Yeah, you're right.
So it would
You're
just have
right.
been more like medium shots of Edge talking in darkness.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah.
you know,
That's the,
it was good to see Brock Lesnar get that little forklift thingy and uh
yeah.
because I started I'm like this is like everybody goes backstage and then they just cut a promo or they go into the ring and they cut a promo. Like that's what it's like. They all kind of look the same, you know? I don't know. I just felt like Edge's promos specifically have been the same lately. This is how demented he is. This is you fucked with Edge.
But we'll see. We'll see where this goes for Edge. I'm definitely interested in seeing
Priest and
what they're
Edge,
doing.
that has potential.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
there's
I'm
rumors
excited
that
for Damian Priest for that. Like I feel like Priest having any association with the Brood might be cool. Priest is kind of taking up that mantle of that what you talked about, that super dark long entrance. Maybe Priest will take that up now because you had the Undertaker, you had Edge, and maybe
right,
now you got this
right.
baby Priest.
Yeah, he looks like it, and like he so on Edge on Monday after Raw, um, Edge referred to him as the oh no, um,
Baby Priest,
no, man, um, hold on, I got it.
disciple. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
he was gonna punish something.
He's a Punisher.
But anyways, that was his old name before joining WB. His name was Punisher Martinez.
Yes.
Um, so he kind of like did a little shout out to his past, which is pretty cool. Like it kind of fit. Um, so Styles had um, attacked Edge and Priest, or Edge had come out, or sorry, Edge was in the ring. Styles had to come out. Priest ran out up the up the ramp. Styles, whatever, they were fighting. Styles threw him over the barricade, went into Edge, started beating up on him, and then Priest came in, gave him the raised the Damien's Edge instead of the Razor's Edge. I call it the Damien's Edge, but
It's a
and
long
then
way
that was
down.
it.
It's a tall
So
dude.
I'm guessing we're gonna get. I think it's confirmed that we're getting Styles versus Priest tomorrow night. Um, but
That's pretty
apparently
cool.
there's rumors that more people are gonna join.
Who?
More people.
More people?
Yeah, more people.
I heard something else.
Couple names that have been
Like that.
mentioned have been um, Champa, um,
Ciampa would fit in.
potentially Rhea Ripley
Rhea
was
would
rumored,
fit.
right?
Ooh, that's
Um,
exciting.
yeah, so like yeah, so those are the only names. Elias was thrown out there at first originally
You mean Ezekiel?
until
I'm
well
sorry.
this is before Ezekiel, but yeah, so these are just some potential names I've heard possibly joining Edge and Priest.
That'd be awesome.
But as of right now, we're still getting Styles is still
Are you
undisputed.
ready? Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
solid match overall, but nothing standing out. Sadly, um,
Yes, this was probably this was an example of those things where Edge versus Styles, like holy shit, it's gonna happen,
right,
and then it happened, and
exactly.
you're like,
And
well, like I
what?
expected nothing out of Johnny Knoxville, and I got like, whoa, this is so cool, this is so fun, and then I got Edge versus Styles, I expected everything, and I mean, the expectations are high, and it might
Yeah,
have been really difficult to deliver.
yeah,
So.
but
I got
nonetheless,
we got what 7 out of 10 for this one?
yep. And it's funny that you had compared the match style
Yeah.
to Rhodes and Rollins,
Uh,
and there's less than 3 minutes separating their match time.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
one was definitely more exciting.
Right, and that's why it got more toilet paper.
Yeah, that's right. Um, yeah, that's it. We got 7 out of 10 for this one.
Yep.
Um, it wasn't a bad by any means. I appreciate that they slowed down. Um,
Yep.
yeah, but it Big D still gave it 4 though, so
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you appreciate that better. You appreciate that better than I do.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't really remember too much from it. I know, like, I did like the um, submission holds that they
Hmm.
were doing. Like, it was just a longer, again, just methodical, like breaking down each other and just, you know, it
No,
was
it
cool, but
worked. It worked.
it was, yeah, yeah,
It just wasn't that exciting.
no.
Okay.